As the government scrapped almost all sentences below a year, will the Justice Secretary say very clearly if he expects as many knife criminals to go to jail next year as they did last year?
I think so.
The outrage under the last government was watching knife crime go up year on year when he was sitting in the Home Office. And when you...
Order. Mr. Timothy, you've got to come in on 2 questions. Can you not just at least wait half a minute before you jump in?
It's a serious subject, and I'm pleased that just after 22 months in office, knife crime has seen falls in the last year, and we will continue with our knife crime strategy.
Nick Timothy, second question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What the Justice Secretary just said about the record of the last government was factually untrue, and he should withdraw it. It is his policy, he didn't want to admit it, but it's his policy to send fewer knife criminals to jail. That's why he just said what he did. And buried in his white paper yesterday, it's on page 46, you can read it again, was his plan not just to go soft on young criminals, but make others, this is a quote, including vulnerable adults and young adults, subject to a different process. That is wrong. So can the Justice Secretary rule out weaker sentences and targets to reduce imprisonment rates for any adult criminals?
Justice Secretary.
I've got to tell him, he left us with a prison capacity crisis, and the last government had success in reducing the amount of young people in prison. He knows it, the record is there, and I worked with Michael Gove and David Cameron as they set about on that mission. The strategy we published yesterday, of course, puts public protection first. There will always be young people that have to be in custody, but working with the most vulnerable, we are determined to reduce the amount of young people, particularly on remand.